Hey guys, so I don't want to do the introduction about the True Light show. I just want to jump in exactly to say the thing that I say. Yeah, like I can't. I was trying to follow, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Um, so here's the thing. I was torn between should I make more videos? Should I record more videos? Or should I post the 10 videos that I've already recorded and I haven't posted? And what do you think? What's stopping me from posting those videos? I don't like, I don't do anything that I don't like, right? And somehow I had this program that, you know, I'm processing it right now, real time, disgusting energy. I have to write the description, the title of the video. I have to write a little bit about the description about what the video is about. I have to put the hashtags. Those are things that are not exciting. Like, it's training. I don't want to do it. But then I feel if I don't do it, then my video is going to go invisible. And then I'm thinking, but that's not true. That's a lie. Like, no. So, no. So I'm just refining. I'll post the videos, no description, like I was doing back. I think it was last year, or the year before. I was just posting with no description and no hashtags. Like, fuck it. It's too much work. No, I don't do too much work. And here's something about the True Light show that I'm going to be refining, which is something that came to me, well, in meditation, because I was like given a bigger picture of what exactly is it that all of this inspired action that I've been taking is building. And once I saw the picture, I was like, yes, how cool. It all connects and awesome, right? But at the same time, it gave me refinement into how to be more me. And that includes something that I was talking precisely. We were talking about this topic just right now. I jumped off the phone call with my boss slash coach slash slash what friend. So I was telling him because he was asking me some questions about the things that how my videos are being posted and stuff. And we were nailing down one of the blocks that was stopping me. And that is the same thing that was given to me through meditation. I where I am blocking visibility, where I am not allowing people to find me, I'm doing that. I'm pushing people away on purpose because there's this belief that people are not going to understand me because my personality is like my second name. My second name is Poliana. It's so funny. I knew what Pollyanna meant, but right now it's just not in my mind. Like I don't have access to, but I know it relates energetically. I can feel it. So if you can just go Google it, you know what I'm talking about. The thing is, I can shift like a chameleon and play out any energy I wish according to what the space is asking, the moment, the people around it. I can play out any character, but I am not attached to any of the characters that I play. So my block was people are not going to understand me. So then people are not going to trust me, right? Because they're going to feel there's inconsistency in the way that I portray myself, which is not really inconsistency. It's just me, using different hats at different moments because I am everything and I am nothing. I am the light. And that is something that I talk about in my Patreon, the second episode. That's titled what was the name of it? Oh my God, Your Freedom Statement. I talk about this. And the reason is my personality allows me to shift costumes, energetic costume from one moment to the other because I know I'm not it. I'm not identified with no role, with no personality, with no name, with no outside ways of how I must be or must be perceived. I'm not attached. I'm not identified. I've cut all my only true identity is the light. And the light will become whatever it needs according to whatever is happening. So, from that sense, I am that moldable. And that was one of the breaks that I had on fully being me. And if you know the name of the show, the True Light Show, it's a show of all the forms our true light can take, all the perspectives our true light can take. So from now on, no, not actually, not from now on. Yes, from now on, I will be coming in more inconsistent to your logical mind because at the end of it, we're just breaking through conditioning. What I'm doing here is just me activating the remembrance of the truth of who you are. That's all. It's really happening. It takes in the form of information. It takes the form of sometimes comedy or sometimes working through the programs. But ultimately, you're here to awaken the true light that you are. And that's what the True Light Show is about. Me playing out and having fun with myself, with everything that I know I can be, I am, and I'm not at the same time. Through playing it all, just being me as a kid, I'm activating the truth of who you are in those that are ready to receive it. You see? And that's what you're doing as well with your products, with your services, with your highest excitement put into form, with your creativity, with your expression. That's what you're doing. You're activating people into the truth of who they are, regardless of the form it takes. So, me changing costumes energetically is going to become more and more consistent. So, it's going to appear to be inconsistent to your analytical mind and to the mind that thinks that I have to be serious and I have to be a certain way so I can be taken into consideration for whatever XYZ. Like, no, no. Like, if you want a one-on-one with me, I am very, very pricey because I value my time. I value where I place my attention, my awareness, my energy, and who I'm interacting with. Whomever I'm helping, right? Whomever I'm providing a service, it always has to give me the amount of growth that I seek. So I choose who I work with. Like, you do have to give me the enough contrast that I need for me to grow into more of me. That's the only reason I do whatever I do, is because I know that every time I act on my highest excitement, it's gonna give me the contrast for me to grow into more awareness of my infinity. Because you're infinite. You're never ending. The experience of who you are, the angle from where you're experiencing yourself will never end. And that's the seeking impulse to know more of yourself. That's the addiction to source. It's to know more of yourself. Right? So this is the new me. And all of a sudden, there are no words to say. So I'm thinking, should I just stop recording because the inspiration to speak is gone, or should I just take a moment and pause and wait? Yeah, because I'm feeling stuff. And through feeling, I'm processing and I'm alchemizing and I'm transmuting already. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a new piece of information that's coming through. Inside my containers that I'm rebuilding, restructuring, I help people with something I don't think anybody's doing. I don't think nobody's doing what I'm doing or what I have the gift to do. And I'm not denying that somebody else has the gift, but I haven't seen it being announced or put out there in the way that I am going to. You know how hard it is for you to move from one identity to another when you're shifting identities, when you're growing, when you're expanding into your next level of self. It is painful. You don't have to suffer the process because you understand it's part of, oh my God, like the jacket doesn't fit. It hurts. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put another one that fits better. So that process of dismantling the old to build the new, that process is painful, period. And what I'm offering is ease in the process of you transforming from one identity to the other. My container, Reflectorium 2.0, that will be available very soon on my website. I don't know when I'm going to finish my website. I'm taking the time to just enjoy the process of rebuilding it. Once it's out, I'm having a hard time to put into words exactly what is it that I do. But this is what the container is for. I process the emotions for you or with you, if you want to say it. I put it in a more subtle way so I don't take the power from you because you're the one doing it. I'm just a facilitator for that transformation. But if I want to be like really hard on the energy that's coming through and just allowing it to speak how it wants to speak, and that's the reason I created the first video, being fully you, so I can just give myself permission to allow the energy that wants to speak through me to speak the way it wants to speak. Why do I have to hold it back? Why do I have to edit it? Just because they're going to think this, they're going to think that. Anything you say from the perspective you're saying it will create the polar opposite of it, right? And that doesn't mean it's not included. It just means if you want to make a point, it will be polarizing, period. And it's not my intention to really be polarizing, but it is my intention to allow the energy to come through, to break through the belief systems that are being worked through right now. If you're listening, what am I saying? To those who are listening. So Reflectorium 2.0, that container, it's magic. How it happened, I don't know. I just received the channeled information and I started taking action according to the things I was receiving. And it just became, because it was already there. I just started to, peel the layers out of it so I can see it, right? So the container, Reflectorium 2.0, what does is activates the dormant patterns in you that you're plugged into that you cannot see. And once they're activated, now I can feel them and now I can help you on an emotional level. I can help you process it, dissolve it. And on a mental level, I can explain to you what's actually happening in the moment. And we do this only through the mirror integration process. What does that mean? Mirror integration means we are integrating our mirrors. Everything outside of you is a mirror of a part of yourself. But you don't understand what does that part of yourself is telling you. It's not a one-on-one, a direct mirror necessarily, or an opposing mirror. Like, it has so many different dimensions. I couldn't even explain it to you here. It's just something that I know within my bones. It's a knowledge that came to me when I was initiated through plant medicine and so many other things that I went through that I'm not even going to discuss because it's not exciting anymore. What's exciting for me is to put this out there. What's actually happening in Reflectorium. It's like a living mirror. It's alive. And it brings out all your shit that you don't know you're plugged into, and you have no clue why you can't achieve that goal, why you can't have that relationship, why you can't move to your next level, or not even that. Even the things that you don't know that they're there and they're acting as a block. I've seen people be so surprised that they thought they had nothing, and then shit comes up, and yeah, we work through it, and boom, their next level unlocks. I'm not unlocking anything. You're unlocking yourself through the container. I'm just there facilitating, this and this through my highest excitement and the things that I'm good at, that I'm an expert in. And I just let you know this and this and this and that. And it's amazing. It's wonderful. So I'm still working on the offer because the wording it's not yet hitting the way I want it to hit, right? But we're almost there. Well, we're getting there. And I'm so excited because this is my baby. Like, I've never seen this before. I don't see it. Nobody's offering it. And even if they start to offer it, I don't care. But I, I hesitated for so long because I didn't know if it was a thing or not. Like, it was coming through me, right? And I'm channeling it, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't trust it. And I wasn't trusting it until I started to see and allow people, you know, the opportunity to experience it. And I'm seeing all the changes that are, oh my God, like, whoa, this is amazing. So I probably digressed a lot. I don't even know what I was talking. What was it about? Yeah, I forgot. I don't know. I'm just taken by the flow and I'm just going with the energies that feels like so exciting in my system that I completely forget what I talk. I completely forget where we were. And that's amazing because I've been living so in the moment that it's it's exquisite. It's exquisite. So I'll see you at the next one. Bye.